Okay, this is the pain point pulse. Now I'm going to walk you through it because it's often easier to show you than to explain. So the first part, find your people, is designed to help you to get an idea of who your audience might be and what sort of problems they might have if you're not sure. So for example, I've put ADHD coach dealing with people who are freshly diagnosed in addition to people who've just been diagnosed for some time. So I can now just click on find my people. So it only took about 5 seconds to generate, and it's now like some potential audiences, newly diagnosed adults, long-term ADHD adults, and so on. Then some of their likely problems. Now, again, this is all just giving you inspiration and ideas, and you can now save this and continue, and it will actually carry these over. So this is the Find Your Pain page, and this brings through the answers from your Find the People page. Now, if you know who your audience is already and what their problems are, that's fine. This stuff's just here to give you some inspiration if you need it. And it will now then go and search Reddit for actual conversations, actual thoughts, actual things that people are talking about at 2 o'clock in the morning when they don't know what to do. So now in the actual form itself, we can go in to put in what you do, ADHD coach, what's the problem you solve. And again, if you know it, put it in. If not, just go to the audiences and their problems, and that will give you some ideas. Now, I've been quite specific in this field, so I've put helping newly diagnosed adults deal with their emotions, because if we just put help newly diagnosed adults, it will just go through and it will find everything to do with helping newly diagnosed adults. Now, that might be what you want, but I'm actually going in and putting in something quite specific because I'm actually interested in what sort of questions people have about their emotions with ADHD. So then the final box is what do you do for them? So I put one-to-one coaching, group sessions, online community, guidance, advice, that kind of thing. So now we've got three very clear things. What you do, who your audience is and what problem you want to help them with, and then you've got what you actually do to deliver. And then all we have to do is click on Generate Report. So it's about 15 minutes later, and here's the report that's been generated. And it's been to Reddit, it's searched threads, it's found things that people are currently talking about. And we've got 15 pain points in this particular report. We can get anything between 10 and 15. It's ranked them by urgency and richness. So let's look at this one. This is just at random. The isolation of emotional turmoil. That's the theme. And it says about feelings of isolation. And it gives you a little summary. They're isolated, feel like no one understands their struggles. Each emotional outburst pushes them further away from connection. Now, I could sit down and write 10 posts about this topic, or videos, scripts. There's so much rich material that can come just from this one point, and it then tells you actual language. Feeling alienated due to emotional dysregulation is a constant battle. I genuinely push people away when I crash, leaving me feeling alone on an island as if no one can truly understand my struggles. Now, that's real language. That's what someone actually wrote. How long would it take you to dig through to find that? And then we get the content angle suggested, why emotional dysregulation can lead to isolation and how to reconnect. It gives you some potential content pillars. It's relatable, it's validating, and then it gives you the links to some of the sources that it's actually found. And there's 15 of these in this report. The weight of anxiety and fear, struggle to communicate my emotions, burden of shame and guilt, battle with emotional regulation. Now, there's a month's worth of content just from this one 15-minute search. Save yourself hours or days of research. This is your content goldmine right here. Give it a try.